In today's video, we are going to be showcasing 6 remote companies that are currently hiring worldwide, also in EMEA, that is Europe, Middle East, and Africa, and in Africa itself. So that means that if you're watching this video and you're within the African continent, you qualify to apply to these opportunities. If you're new here, my name is Lorraine. I am a HR professional with over 9 years of experience working both locally and globally. And on this channel specifically, we are focused on showcasing remote opportunities to the African youth. The essence of that is we want you to achieve financial freedom, financial flexibility through remote work. So let's dive right into the very first company that we are showcasing today, shall we? So the first company that we're showcasing today is called Exodus. And Exodus is on a mission to empower everyday people to have better control of their wealth. Now, when you hear something of the sort, I think my mind immediately goes into crypto. And yes, Exodus is actually a cryptocurrency company. They're in the Ethereum, cryptocurrency, blockchain ecosystem. So, as you all know, that is where the money is, right? So if you wanted to work with them, these are the current opportunities that they have. A senior application security researcher, a community support engineer specifically in the EMEA time zone, a senior blockchain engineer, a senior front-end engineer, a senior software engineer, a senior accountant, an analyst, business strategist and operations specialist, a senior operations generalist, which is basically HR, a senior total reward specialist, which is basically compensation and rewards in HR, a product manager, an account executive, and an account manager role. So if you've worked as a salesperson or marketing specialist, a BDR, that is business development representative, or even a customer service person, then you qualify to apply to those account executive and account manager roles. Now, this is what you get to enjoy when you're working for Exodus, when they do have an open culture, and that translates to the salary transparency that they currently have. So each and every person knows what each and every person is actually getting. So that means there is equal pay. I mean, if for it to be so transparent, they must be doing equal pay, right? The second thing is that this is a fully remote company, so you get to work from literally anywhere in the world whilst enjoying the benefits that come with working remotely. So that includes flexible working hours, working from literally anywhere in the world, focus being on deliverables and not on office politics. They are one of the few companies that actually give you hardware and software equipment in compensation. And get this, they actually pay you in Bitcoin. So yeah, if you're interested in these opportunities, I want you to head on over to our website, beyondthesavannah.co.ke, send in your application using an ATS-friendly resume and an optimized LinkedIn profile, and I wish you nothing but all the very best. So the next company that we're featuring is called Chili Piper. If you don't know what Chili Piper is, get yourself acquainted. Yeah, go to Google them, Chili Piper, literally. So they are a fully distributed team with currently 164 employees distributed in 36 countries in over 121 cities across the globe. They're big. They're really big. And the reason as to why I particularly enjoy, or the reason as to why I enjoy featuring Chili Piper is because they actually do take their professional growth or the employees' professional growth really seriously. They do have 3 sets of growth plans for their pipers. That's what they call the employees. So one is a development plan, right? So each and every role is actually mapped out from entry level all the way to the senior C-suite roles, right? So that means that there is an already established progressive growth with each particular role, right? The second thing is that there is development coaching that happens, especially if you want to move from one particular department to the next. You can get coached, you can get mentored as well. Then third, there is employee enablement that actually goes into developing each and every employee. So that is essentially to make sure that you get to do your job properly and you are best suited for the job that you're placed in. Sounds pretty cool to me. So this is the application process. So this is the interviewing process. First, you have to send in your application. Then second, there is an application screening that happens. Third, there is a cultural art interview. Then there is an assessment, which technically is a psychometric assessment. Fourth is you get to meet the team or the technical skill set that happens. Then fifth, you get to meet the executive team. By the time you're done with the executive interview, you pretty much got the job. So they're currently hiring for two positions. One is a QA analyst and the second one is a senior product designer. Now with Chili Piper, you can actually register your interest with them. That means you can send in a CV and be part of their talent pool, which I advise you to go ahead and do so. The third company that we're featuring today is called LinkGraph. And I want you to think of LinkGraph as an award-winning digital marketing agency that is focused on SEO. You had me right. They are currently hiring for numerous opportunities. When you go onto their website, you actually have to read through the job description to understand where you're going to be placed or not. Sometimes they will have locations attached to each job description, but that doesn't mean that you have to be, let's say, in Medellin or in New York for you to work with them, right? So you have to go through each and every job description to understand whether the role that in question is open to candidates across the globe. They're hiring for the following roles: a head of customer experience, a lead recruiter, a technical SEO quality specialist, an executive assistant, an SEO content writer, an SEO software services manager, a senior UX UI designer, a software product manager, a technical support representative, and an SEO strategist. So the next company that you're featuring today is called Sagan, and Sagan is a global placement company that places candidates to small and medium businesses in the US. They're very open to hiring entry-level candidates, especially those that have minimum 1 year of experience. So they're currently hiring for numerous roles. They've got roles as a project manager, executive assistant, customer service, accountants. They've got geographic information systems analyst. They've got recruiter roles, HubSpot CRM admin, real estate disposition specialist. They've got IT project managers, recruitment assistants, SEO client engagement specialist, and so on and so forth. What I want you to do is that when you go into our website, you're going to find one of the jobs over at Sagan listed on our website. So this is one of the companies that actually requests for an introductory video as part of the application process. So if you don't know what to include in an introductory video, I want you to comment down below introductory video and we'll send something your way. So the hiring process is actually pretty simple. One, you have to send in your application. The second step is interviews, so internal interviews by the Sagan team, and then the third is going to be a client screening or a client interview that goes on. So if you're interested in working with Sagan or being placed by Sagan, then head over to our website beyondthesavannah.co.ke and send in your application. Let me ask you this: have you ever used WeTransfer? Have you used Remini? Have you used Splice, StreamYard, Evernote, or even Meetup? This next company is the brains behind all these amazing products that we get to use in our day-to-day as we are working remotely. So the company in itself is called Bending Spoons, and they're hiring for a number of opportunities. The thing though is that you need to be able to speak Italian as well as be fluent in English for some of the roles. So let's go through some of those roles, shall we? So they're currently hiring for a graduate software engineer, a junior software engineer, a software engineer, a software engineer intern, a bookkeeper, a compliance manager, a compliance specialist, finance and accounting analyst, a finance and accounting manager, an analytics engineer, a data analyst, a data analyst intern, a candidate acquisition manager intern, a candidate experience specialist, a hiring manager intern, a junior associate lead, a junior candidate acquisition manager, a junior hiring manager, a recruiting assistant, a growth manager, a graduate program business of technology specialist, a product manager, a copywriter, a junior content strategist, a customer support specialist, and a customer support manager. Like I said, not all the opportunities or not all the roles require you to be fluent in Italian and English. For example, the customer support specialist role and the customer support manager, as well as the recruiting assistant role and the candidate experience specialist roles, those do not require you to be fluent in Italian. So just in case you know someone, or you are the someone who is fluent in Italian as well as English, I want you to head over to our website beyondthesavannah.co.ke and send in your application using an ATS-friendly resume as well as an optimized LinkedIn profile. And I wish you nothing but all the very best in your job hunt. I guess I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.